Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. I'm streaming through a new platform, so it's a little bit of a teachable moment for me. So, if you guys are here, please write a comment and let me know. All right, I can see the live viewers now. It's working. Great. So, welcome back, everyone. And yeah, today we're doing a lot better than last week. Prices are up. Pretty much called it exactly. Although I didn't expect us to go over 100, so yeah, I'm a little off, I suppose. I see more people coming in. Great. Welcome back, everyone. Weeks go by so freaking fast lately, but that's good. The more time that passes, the more time we're in the markets, the more money we're making, I suppose. Especially on our, or at least on my spot buys from last week. And yeah, I figured I'd do something fun. I made a watch list of basically all my main holdings in crypto. So it's not a huge list. I do hold a little bit more than this, but it's all, let's call it meme coins and small coins and things I just trade or on and offload. But these are basically all the tokens or crypto coins or networks I intend to hold long term. And I uploaded a video like a few minutes ago, and I talk about this as well. And one of the main ones was Caspa. I bought it roughly at the same time as Sui, and Sui did a 5x, 6x since I bought it. And I'm waiting on Caspa to do the same. But finally, we're seeing some movement on Caspa. So 34% is not bad, considering I think my last buy was at, I think around 10 cents. I'm not 100% sure. 10, 11 maybe. Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good. Bitcoin finally over 100K again. Solana. I always like Solana. I can't. Yeah, it's too bad, but I had the chance to buy Solana a lot cheaper than the current prices. I don't tend to dwell on these past decisions, but yeah, Solana was one that I was sleeping a little bit on. I did get like 3 or 4 Solana way back in the beginning, but I sold it way too early. But yeah, it's things we learn while we go, as we go. Put Ripple on it again. I kind of hate Ripple sometimes and love it another time, but I sold it too soon, bought it again, sold it too soon again, bought it again. And now I hold a little bit still. I didn't sell everything, but I sold off a huge chunk of it. But that was last year. And I stuck it all in Solana. So overall, I still did good. But yeah, I wish I had held on just a little longer on it. But I figured I'd make this list and just keep you all posted on it. And yeah, I'll talk about this weekly, but I'll also use it in my videos, in my upcoming videos. So my voice is finally, it's better. I'm still a little bit, I don't know, still have a little bit of a cold, but I'm finally able to speak again and speak clearly, I think. So yeah, I'm hoping to do a lot more streams and a lot more videos. Axelar, I'm kind of rooting for it. I hold some, not enough, but I hold a little bit. I think I own roughly $1,000 on it. So yeah, it's good, but it's not great. But my last buy was around this area, so overall nice profit on it. If we go a little higher, I might take some out again, only to wait for another move down. But yeah, it's great seeing it move up and basically follow Bitcoin. And I'm eager to see what happens in 3 days. In 3 days with Trump's inauguration, it's either going to completely tank straight after, like a buy the rumor, sell the news thing, or it's gonna go absolutely crazy and go even higher. I mean, either way, I'd be fine with. Like, I still hold quite a bit of cash, so if we do see a massive dump, I'll be buying as much as I can. Yeah, I'd sink every last dollar I have in cash. I'd sink into it if we do see like a huge spike down on Bitcoin. I don't expect it to happen though. I think we will. If we do see a correction, we'll probably bounce off around the 90K area again. But if we do see like a really big push down back to the 60s, yeah, I'd sell my underwear to buy more Bitcoin. But yeah, I think I mean, the all-time high is not that far off. We could see another all-time high before we see a correction. Considering the euphoria we saw when Trump got elected, or is that, yeah, when he got elected, I think it's not too weird to assume another huge push up when he's inaugurated. I'm not entirely sure how long the process or the day takes, but or what time exactly he becomes president. I'm not that well versed in American politics, but yeah, I think it'd be an exciting day. Like, what day would that be actually? Yeah, you'd think I could count 3 days from now, considering it's the 17th. But yeah, it's Monday. So on Monday, I do have the day off actually. So I could, yeah, I might live stream it if I'll have to check the exact times. I'm not gonna stay up all night for it, but I might live stream it. That might be fun to do, like live watching the Bitcoin charts while it happens. So did any of you guys, yeah, trade anything this week? Did you buy some spots, some spot buys like I did around this area? I think if you bought something last week, whatever you bought will be, I think it's up. Pretty much everything's up. So I'm not 100% sure that comments are coming through. I'm using a new streaming program which will connect with Tyler's and all the other streamers. So if anyone could just quickly post a comment, that would let me know if they're coming through or not. And if they're not, please just add me in the Discord. I'll keep it. Yeah. Comments are working. Great. Thanks. So, yeah, as I said, if you bought something last week, pretty much everything is up, which is good. I think we're actually following I won't say my program because I'm basically following last year's history of, yeah, starting the year slowly. So we saw a little bit of a cool down. We saw some movements down, gave us a chance, or at least I did, gave us a chance to do some spot buys. Virtual. Well, let's grab that because I did buy a little, but since I bought it, it went up. And usually I wait for a dip to buy more. So I think I only did 2 small spot buys on it. So what's the market cap? 2 billion market. I like a 2 billion market cap. I think 2 billion market cap, like, it surpassed the level of riskier coins, and I consider it a bit of an established project once it reaches $2 billion in market caps, and it still has enough. Like, it can still do a 5x fairly easily. Like, $10 billion market caps are not that weird to happen, so they could happen. So long term, yeah, I'd say today would be it could be a good price, but considering this price movement, like it could be reforming to form higher levels, or it could be like the dead cat bounce. So for like a dollar cost averaging option, yeah, I'd say it could be good. I'd start small. Basically, what I did, I think I bought at two, I think 2.7 ish is where I bought. I'd have to check. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think 2.7. But the weird thing is, my prices are in euro, so they always differ a little from the dollar prices because dollar euro there's a difference in that, of course. So I think it's around 2.7 where I bought. So it's still higher than my initial entry, and I'm kind of waiting for it to dip down further. But like with the Trump rallies and whatever, it could actually push much higher before it happens. So always, if I'm not sure and I really want to go into a project, I just buy a little, and it's exactly what I did. But yeah, I managed to buy a bit lower, but longer term, I mean, it's not that huge of a difference. I mean, it is a difference, but it's not that huge yet. So yeah, you could, but I'm a big advertiser, or I'm very big on just small portioning in. I used to just when I was just starting out in crypto. Let's say I had like 5,000 euros, and when I started, and I just if I wanted to buy a token, I immediately put like $1,000 in, and then when it dropped 30%, I cashed out because I started to panic, and I bought back at a higher price. It just kept shifting around, and slowly but surely, you keep losing, losing, and losing, and losing, and losing. So now what I would do is just put in $100, see what happens. Does it drop down further? Enter more. And I leverage trade the same way, really. Just start small, build it up. Then when it reverses, take your profits. And this is the same way on my spot buys. So the fear and greed index, I was looking at this for my video earlier today, and you see that each time when we have these moves down, we push back up. And considering we're still in neutral area, I think a move back to greed or extreme greed is very well possible. I think we can definitely see this happening. But I think it's a little bit reliant on how the market reacts to Trump, which I think will be positive. And I'm just wondering what will happen after. And if he follows through on basically declaring war on Canada and what's the other? I'm forgetting about the Greenland. If he wants to take Greenland, if he does, I don't think it'll be a very positive thing for us in crypto land, but or in general, really. But yeah, I think this year will be a very, very weird year with lots of highs and lots of lows. But I do think overall we're in a prime position to take advantage of it. Like even if you're just starting in crypto, if you're just starting now, you're just starting to buy. Just how I started with spot buys on let's say Ethereum, Bitcoin, or any of the uh, this one, or any of the pages in any of these crypto projects. I think you're golden. Like the bigger the red day, the bigger the dip is, the lower we go, the better for us, especially for people just starting out. But it is relying on not lump summing your money in, though. That yeah, that will not be pretty. But overall, every month a little just add a little bit more. It's what I do. I still do. I still have a day job as well, and obviously I work in crypto on the side, and I do some side jobs here and there. I do a little administrative work, whatever, and basically all the money I can spare, I put in stocks and crypto. I have a little bit in the savings account as well, just emergency fund, but everything else I funnel straight in, and then I just wait for dips and buy them. It sounds easy, but it is, and it's also very stress-free, risk-free, in my opinion. Well, maybe not risk-free, but it is stress-free. HBAR. I'm monitoring the Discord on the side. I'm seeing a question about HBAR, but I honestly know nothing about HBAR. But let's see. Big ass microphone is in the way. So I always my approach to crypto is basically not one person knows everything there is about crypto. So you can't, even you guys, you cannot know about every project in detail. But I always like to look at projects purely at a base level and see if they're worth my time or not. So if I look at this project as a $14 billion market cap, and it's up, it's hugely considering from where it came, and I have $0 invested into this. So if you ask me, is now a good time to get into this project? I'd say no. And why is that? Because it's up hugely. So the risk of it going down like 90% is bigger, in my opinion, than it is to go up a 10x or do a 5x or whatever, especially at this market cap. Now, had this been like a $1.3 market cap, then I'd say yes, because it still has that potential to reach that $10 market, 10 billion market cap. So in theory, it can do a 10x. This is much more likely to drop a lot in value than it is to 5x, 6x, or 10x. Now, if you were already invested in this with big amounts, lots of profits, and you want to hold long term, then yeah, I'd say it's worth holding it. But if you're just starting out and you're looking at this, then I'd say no. I'd sooner look at Sui or Solana or something more established and just keep holding that and slowly add on to that for the safety gains, pretty much. But for now, getting into this, no, I wouldn't. That's probably why I don't know jack about the project in itself. Even it's too high a market cap and too volatile. Partnerships with SpaceX, Intel, and Nvidia. I mean, these partnerships, yeah, it's good news, but they very rarely have direct influence on the charts, in my experience. I mean, some of them do, but not a lot. Not usually. It's already in the price. It's probably why it rose this big before this post. Aptos and ICP. ICP is an older one. I used to hold it. I think I owned a little bit of it a while back. Damn. So I'm not entirely sure what happened here. Either that was a massive rug pull, or that's probably some weird launch thing you did. But let's say a year. So if I was in this and I knew more about it than I do at this point, it could be worth it. $5 billion market caps is something I tend to steer clear of. Other than them, my main holds, I'm looking for slightly lower, something that has not yet reached this level. A little lower, like 1 or 2, is usually my golden area. But yeah, it still has room to grow. And if it's legit and they're actually working, they're producing, then yeah, I'd say there's room to grow. There's room to hold it, basically. So yeah, it has a 2-3x in it, and yeah, that, in my opinion, that makes it worth the risk of holding it longer term. and not having it drop 90%. So it's doing well, but a lot of crypto did well. Yeah, yeah, a little in the middle. But honestly, if you've done your research on this and you like their project, the direction they're heading, and they're, like I said, they're actually developing, they're responding, they're legit, then yeah, don't let me deter you from your plan, your strategy. Solana and Ethereum. So Ethereum and I guess Solana nowadays as well, but especially Ethereum, I treat differently uh, because I don't see them as high risk investments. Obviously, crypto is high risk, but crypto wise, I consider basically Bitcoin and Ethereum. I consider them to be the gold and silver of crypto, and I consider investing into them at longer term, uh, like the S&P 500, like an index fund, like something that will grow long term, but slower than the rest. But basically, as my safe options, like even in 10 years, everyone will want to hold Bitcoin and Ethereum. So when I make big profits, I tend to steer it towards Bitcoin and Ethereum. Or when I'm thinking the bull season is over, I tend to funnel everything into that, get a lot of cash on the side, and when we're going down, I just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'd say basically buying Bitcoin and Ethereum is always good, and especially because I think in 10 years the prices now they will completely obliterate the prices now. So anytime you get to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum at the current year, let's say year, you're buying it at the discount on the future price. So any price we pay now is good, is solid, in my view. Especially because Bitcoins and Ethereum they're close to 100% a year. So it's January. It could be a great price to buy now. If we do go further down, I'd say buy more. I always DCA into Bitcoin and Ethereum. I sometimes take some profits out of Bitcoin to buy more altcoins, but I slowly funnel it back later on. Now, Solana, I tend to do the same thing with. I used to treat Solana more or less like a long-term hold, and it's starting to shift into one of the safer options, but a little more movement than Bitcoin and Ethereum, because Bitcoin did 100% roughly, which is also incredible, but Solana did around 300%. So Solana you can make some more gains on, but you're also taking a little bit more risk because the inevitable downturn of Solana will also be higher. But you can fix that by buying more during those high volatile times. And considering I do that, that's why it's part of my long-term holds. It's safer, less stress, but it's also it exposes you to more volume. So yeah, you can profit more off of it, but you need to have those monthly buys for it. So if you follow that strategy and you want to do that, then yeah, you could do that. But as I said, I would not lump sum it in. Just buy small portions and just buy a little and wait to see what the price does. Does it go up? Great, you get to take profits. If it goes further down, great, you get to buy more cheaper. So either way, you win. Which crypto will go? Oh, sorry. My money is in Aptos crypto. I see that the Aptos active address is constantly increasing as well as its market cap. The active address? What do you mean with the active address? The active address is constantly increasing as well as its market cap. So I'm not 100% sure what you mean with active address. The market cap constantly increasing is good. If you hold it, that's good. You're making more money. The market cap is directly related to the price. So you have a supply of something, you have a market cap. If the market cap goes up, that supply becomes more valuable. That supply is the coins you have. So now let's say you have like Dogecoin, they can print more coins. So let's say you have a market cap, you have a supply, and that supply suddenly doubles. That would instantly halve the value of the amount of coins you hold. I'm trying to picture, make you picture it, but uh, it's math basically. The amount of available coins times the current price is the market cap. Which crypto will go up short term in this bull cycle? So it's hard to tell. Like, I believe that if Bitcoin goes up, pretty much the entire market goes up, and vice versa. But short term, let's say Trump wins, we see another huge rally. Um, so I'm holding Caspa, one of the lower market caps. I've been holding it since it was a little lower though. So it was around the 2 point something when I invested. Virtual, Axelar. Like Axelar has a huge growth potential. Like even if it reaches that 5.8 billion dollar market cap, that's roughly 9.5 times your investment, and it's starting to go up now. So I like this project. I think they're partnered with Ripple as well. I honestly I don't know 100% sure, but I think I saw that. Um, I did a video on it a few days ago, but surface level. So I might do a deeper dive into it. But yeah, I'm big. I started the position in Axelar roughly, I think, a month ago, something like that. So yeah, you could join me in that if you want to do that. But yeah, Axelar I think could do very well short term. Basically everything from this list down. So maybe not Veracity. Veracity is something I missed the initial boat on, and I don't know. I can't seem to win with Veracity. Also, it's a bit of a gaming project, and I think crypto gaming, has a huge flaw in it, which is for now at least preventing it from ever reaching past initial hype. But yeah, I can launch into a whole discussion about it. But yeah, gaming projects for me are not the crypto anymore. Number of Oh, right. I gotcha. So the number of addresses that interact with it. So yeah, that's good. That's especially good. It will increase volume and usability. And yeah, if you want your crypto to go up, you need more people to use it. So yeah, if that increases along with the market cap, and you're a holder, then that's great. Oh, thank you very much. And yeah, you're welcome. If anyone else has any questions, feel free to ask them. We still have a few minutes. I missed the question. So yeah, the thing is, good ones, like good one, nobody knows which crypto is good. If they say they do, they're lying. Nobody knows 100% for sure whatever happens with crypto, unless they're insider trading. And I'm not. I'm just a regular guy sitting in his attic and having some YouTube channel with the Bitcoin chart behind his back, but it's cut off right now. But yeah, like good crypto. I like Solana. I like Sui. I like AVAX. AVAX is one that's been lagging a lot behind the others, and I'm still hopeful that they, uh, I don't know, get their traction. I guess that this also reaches this market cap, and I bought them roughly at the same time, like 1 or 2 years ago. So obviously, I've bought more over the periods, but over periods of time. But yeah, Solana and Avalanche used to be around the same market cap, and I invested heavily into them at the time. I used to trade a lot of NFTs on Solana as well, but never really liked them, and I made a few bucks on it. But yeah, I'm not big on NFTs. The people who got in early on all those NFTs and yeah, made huge amounts of dollars. Yeah, they're the winners in all this. And other than that, I don't see NFTs making a real comeback. And other than gaming projects, they're not really useful either. So yeah, FOMO is definitely a thing, and that's why I keep hammering on the buy the small amounts. If you really want to be exposed to the potential upside, then yeah, you can buy. Let's say you have $1,000 and you want to buy Solana. If you want to buy Solana before Trump ascends his throne, then I'd say put in $100. Put in $100 and just wait. Waiting is hard, I know, but just wait and see what happens, because I think a lot of the Trump hype is already in the price now, and tomorrow and the day after we will see more money flow into it. So let's say Bitcoin is at 104 actually. When I was making my video earlier today, it was 102. But let's say it reaches a new all-time high. Let's say we go to 110. But the day after Trump is elected or ascended, whatever, the price could tank 10 or 20%, and you just bought your full $1,000, you're down $200. And otherwise, you're down 20, and you get to buy more cheaper. So, yeah, I'd say just buy a small amount. If you really want that upside for the next few days, you're exposed to the upside. So, yeah, you could make 20, 40, 60 bucks. But you're not risking as much money if you lose it. But if it does start to go down, you can lower your average buying price greatly. Now, I'm not expecting it to drop hugely yet. I'm thinking after he's elected, we see a correction and then possibly a move further up. But yeah, I would not buy everything you want to buy in one go. Just try to split your buys. And the strategy works. It's proven to be better than Wall Street traders. Don't really sure what do I need to expect about the token unlocks from Ondo. What do you think about Ondo? I think this question's been asked to me before. So Ondo was one of the projects I basically slept on. I missed, and I'm very resolute on it. When I miss a project, I tend to just try to block it out and not spend too much time on it. Admittedly, the price was higher when I knew that. So yeah, around December, this was, I think I talked about it when it was this price. So yeah, it corrected down quite a bit. Market cap is good. So yeah, it could do well, but usually when you see unlocks, I'm not releasing 2.2 billion. So January 15. So yeah, this could actually have something to do with the price declining on this. But usually when you have big amounts of tokens freeing up, people that staked it, whatever, usually what people do is they take profits, and you see it in the price. But that could also mean if you are long term into this project or you want to buy into this project, I'd wait for those unlocks. If I mean, I'm not saying it will, but it'll sooner go down than go up, I suppose. Like I said, if a supply becomes bigger, it becomes worth less. So the supply becomes bigger, the price drops. Now, this could also spark a buying frenzy, but most likely you will see a drop in price. And my fifth rule, my golden rule, I suppose, is if something drops 10% and I'm invested into it and I want to buy more of it, if it drops 10%, I buy more. So if it drops 10, 12, maybe even 20%, let's say I hold my $1,000, I put another $100 in. And every month I put more into my crypto account, and I try to buy more of the crypto I want to hold. And I do this every month. And it doesn't matter which amount you use. I mean, obviously, if you want to build a huge account, you put some more in. But I put in basically the money I have left every month. So every month I just put. Sometimes I put 1,000, sometimes I put more, sometimes I put a few hundred in, and sometimes when you save up quite a bit of money, you put in some more. But that's how I do it. I'm not saying that works for everyone, but it guarantees you basically the best average price if you buy something every month. And eventually it'll end up, yeah, if prices start to move up, you'll have to buy more expensive. But even then, you're still, considering prices keep moving up, you're still making profits on every buy you put in. All right, so I'm over the amount of time I had actually. So yeah, I want to thank you all for watching again, and yeah, I will see you all next week again. And if you have any questions, feel free to add me in the or at me in the Discord. Feel free to ask questions. Feel free to share whatever you want with me, or whatever you want to talk about. I'm always open for discussion. All right, guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you next week if I manage to end it. And you're welcome.